Okay. Hello. Let's get started. Test. Okay. So weekly fair value gap here. Basically hammer these lows. So I'm not really that ambitious on the downside anymore after these lows got taken here. We can see that taken both NQ and ES here. I would imagine if we can create a fair value gap here, get a move through it, and move our way back up. If not, we could also just retrace to come back down more. Right, either way, it's gonna at least try to go for another retrace first. Lots of lows really here that just got taken. I'm just gonna mark them out. 4-hour gap here. If we do want to inverse this, look at the amount of gaps we have on the upside here. So it's gonna be a tall task, but that's gonna be the objective at 2 p.m. today. Where you wanna, if bulls want to take this, we'll flip this in the 4-hour. There's an hourly here. I'm gonna do my markings first and then we'll get started. Just the NQ has been pretty aggressive on the downside here. ES has been holding much stronger. 15 minutes is quite interesting here. So you can see somewhat of a low move here. Just keep on just downtrending until we get a full sweep around that 10 o'clock time here before we get a flip. So what we do have is a pretty good breaker here now on that 15-minute chart. It's a higher time frame breaker, which I'm gonna mark out. And if price do want to come back in, which it did already, we're gonna see. Ideally, we play for the relative highs, which already got taken. Now we gotta move on the next move higher. But that's the breaker I'm looking at right now. AM really did the objective. So that's the downside of waiting for PM sometimes. If AM doesn't deliver, PM is going to be the one that you should be looking forward to. And you can see like Asia consolidated, London sold off, and then New York really slammed these lows and took out London highs. So like both objective, liquidity down here, and then the high liquidity on the upside kind of already got claimed. So we're going to play with leftovers here. And ideally, it would make it easier if we just continue trending upwards. You think they might send it down to features low? Honestly, I want this to close and then retrace back inside this range. I think downside is a little bit limited after the sell side has already taken the weekly sell side, previous weekly lows. So until, let's say, this 15-minute breaker here gets flipped again, I'm going to focus on the upside. Let's see what we can play here. How's everyone doing today, chat? You doing fine? Hopefully everyone's doing okay. Moving higher right now. I don't know too much of a draw right now, really. Like I could see, like, let's say we want to draw higher. There's some gaps there because NQ hasn't hit the age highs yet. But other than that, like, I'm not too convicted right now. We did get this hourly. We'll likely get this hourly Tuesday delivery. Yeah, we can see that on NQ already. This is respecting, so I do think we move higher from here. Could have looked at longs on that retrace here, especially on a flip. We're already expecting this 15-minute break to hold. Let's see here. Small red got brutalized during the London Seek and Destroy. Bam. We're really pumping right now. I like this because the 15-minute breaker here got respected, validated at 12:15 on this closure. We just did a simple retrace back inside this OB, inside this breaker here. I think we move higher from here. I don't really have the best draw liquidity though. Like I'm looking, like, let's say in the hourly chart, what am I drawing here? Is it up here? I don't know how convicted I'm there yet. Until we get a nice closure on the hourly. So I feel like I have somewhat of a bias developing. Just the draw right now is a little bit tough. I mean, you can also, I did appreciate this relative equal highs get taken here on NQ. I mean, if I was let's say looking for long, that would be my target here. Very clear draw liquidity. I think the main draw right now is just this new week open gap here. New day open gap for Monday as well, or Sunday night. We basically opened up and barely tapped inside of it, so that's going to be the only draw I really see. And I want to see if I can get longs. That makes me regret this entry. I mean, I don't think we would have added it. We started the stream too late. I was pumping right now. Good pump there. I'll try to look for aggressive longs because I do think we're gonna try to move towards that. That's what it looks like it's doing right now. Yeah. I should have started stream. I need to remember start streaming a little bit earlier because I think we would have taken that trade if I was ready for it. Hey Brian, I have two 150K Tradeify. I accidentally made over 18,000 on them. Is that funded? Because this is 87%. That is difficult. I mean, I think you just gotta keep on trading. There's nothing you can really do. Oh, uh-oh. This is OBS disconnected. You guys can still hear me?
There you go.
Oh. Dude, my computer's bugging right now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. What do you think about price action right now?
I honestly don't want to play it. It's kind of weird for buy side here. Like I really don't know where this is going to draw towards.
The only thing, like, that's the thing, like, draws difficult for me. The only thing I can really say is the new week gap here. For NQ.
Yeah, for NQ.
That's the only thing. Like,
I agree. Like even this like little power 3 we had at the start of this hour, I was like, I might take this inversion, but
yeah, we made a 15-minute breaker at least. Try to push high, which we are. It's just another classic day of, like, basically, what is it? AM doing the lows of the week as well as like the highs of Asia and London highs on ES and
Mm-hmm.
Q.
It's a nice change though. Like I think we're up almost 2% from the bottom, which is pretty good.
Is it? Oh wow. Desi's too loud. Okay, let me turn it down. Or
I'm
it
like
could be.
whispering.
Oh no, I think it's because I put your volume up on Discord. You're like at 120%. Anyways, yeah, I haven't taken a single trade yet today. I should have traded Asia last night. It actually played out pretty well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I took one short today. That was it.
I think long just plays out really good right now. Not up here, but I should have looked at an entry somewhere. You recommend me a trade copier for an in-trader? I think the trade copier everyone's using right now is either RepConto or TradeSyncer. I'm using more TradeSyncer right now. It's web-based. I'll put the link if you're asking for it. TradeSyncer solid. Yeah, I think a lot of people who's been using it lately have shared good experiences. JCap also used it. Yep. Not sure where price is going. We're just going for new equipment gap. I want to see if we can get an entry to get us there. Doesn't seem like so. Quite disappointing. Looking for a drive into 320s. Can we get there, chat?
How do you think the week's gonna play out, Brian? With NFP this week.
This week? Honestly, I think I'm going to say retrace back up and then sell off the rest of the week.
I think so too. Dude, we're pretty close to a bear market. Did only 3% from the lows from today.
That's why, like, it may sound like, oh, we took weekly lows, but like, I can't just be bullish just because I think if anything, we'll get like a little relief. But it's just been so aggressive.
Check ES weekly. I don't know how significant it is, but we left equal lows.
Did we?
Yep.
Oh, I see.
Or was it the weekly? Well, yeah, I think so. We did. I don't know how significant that area is though.
I don't know if it's really equal lows though.
Yeah. That's why I wasn't playing bias with it too much. But daily fair rally gap would be nice, and then slam lower.
I think overall today, what I want to see is us retrace back down, and then we can play up. I think that's what it feels like to me right now. We're got a 5-minute gap here. We're starting to create structure for a reversal. I'm gonna probably look to see if we want to retrace down and move back up. So I'm not really opposed to trying for shorts to really take out all these higher lows here, if the setup gives it. We're about to get a 1-minute breaker here actually too.
It's so the ES is very, very aggressive today. Like if you look at how many points it's actually moving, it's a lot, dude.
Who's calling me?
It's like 5 to 10 points. Lanto trades. Oh my god. Is that Lanto trades?
What happened? Let me see. Someone's spam calling me. I don't know if it's important. I'll just call them later.
The IRS.
No.
It's the IRS, guys.
It's like, I'm not here. I got no money no more. Need a signal bot from Brian. Let's see if we get there. I don't know. I think the best thing I could say is like, I want to draw higher, but not at this move here. We have a lot of kind of low resistance being built up too.
We do, bro. We have a lot of low resistance.
And
This is
like,
a 5 minute gap here.
I don't really trust upside until I get like a nice flip on like, let's say the hourly or the 4 hour. Then I start trusting it more. Right now it's like we're just retracing to a gap right now, 4 hour gap, fulfilling it. I don't really.
I don't want to use fair value gaps here. Yeah, if you look at, we're just like respecting all the OBs. I think the 15 minute, if we got like a 15 minute closure below like that 1 p.m.,
The 1 p.m.
I think that'd be a good flip. The 1 p.m. 15 minute candle.
Oh, the 15. Yeah. I think this is the gameplay I'm looking at right now. Like, short-term bearish somewhat here because we already took the highs of New York AM with PM here, London highs, Asia highs, and we're inside this 4 hour gap. I'm still bearish in this trend here, looking for a move down. If it does want to flip, I'm not. I'm more open to it on the way back up. So I'm framing that up. I just basically need some short confirmation. Like, let's say these bullish PD rates here get completely violated. Any retrace, I'll look for shorts. That's kind of what I'm looking at right now.
Dude, what variant of COVID do you have, Brian?
I don't know.
All of them. This is crazy.
All of them.
Dude, I want to slam this 5 minutes so bad. Honestly, I might give this a little go here.
It looks good. I think it makes sense. I want to see if we got that entry model.
It's a very. It's a wide stop loss, but the size accordingly, guys.
The cop is fake. I wish the cop was fake.
I'm gonna take a small jab here, guys. That's some shorts.
Got a 5 minute flip. Daisy looking to play lower. I think that's the right move. That's honestly the right move right now.
I want to see 209. Yeah, 209 AQ.
That basically aligns with a lot of the higher time frame buys. Hourly, 15 minute, the 4 hour, the daily. And then we have lower liquidity. That's the first thing we're gonna go for. You know what's crazy now? I have something that I can overpower chat now. Anyone who asks me about like say breakers, BPRs, I have a 50-minute video on it now.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
So that's OP now.
Yesterday. That is very nice.
That's now chat is just trolling. I think this 5 minute retrace will be any retrace here will be looking for shorts.
Good for short pop, yeah.
So this is kind of like what I'm thinking of. We're gonna take all these lows out here. At least let's say try this low. Let me get drive through this. I don't know how deep it is. And then if we can flip back up, I'll go for a new opening gap. That's how I can see price running right now. For now, any retrace, I'm looking for potential shorts. Desi's already in shorts off the inversion. I was kind of seeing any 1 minute. The only downside I have usually, like, if we just sell off and I like short still, and we don't get any retrace, I'm usually not in it. Yeah, but I think just retrace back up. I don't know how far, if we even do, but bare minimum, we're gonna look at 210s or 2.8s, and then next will be 170s, 160s. Damn, you're paying on this.
It's a nice cut through. I want to see this little 1 minute that we're holding get violated. I took on ES, bro. I'm up 5 points already. ES is moving pretty nice.
What would it be if it was on NQ? If we took the same like exact area?
It would be 25 points.
Oh, kind of like.
I took an ES. I took some ES off here because we took those lows on ES.
Mm-hmm. I think we still go lower here. Yeah, but that video I made, it covers everything: breakers, BPRs, inversions. Just like kind of how I see it, as well as like some people ask me like, "What's the indicator you use? What's your how you set up charts?" Everything's there, so I don't have to answer any more questions about that. I'll just hit them with the here's a link.
Nice internal low on ES. I got in at right at 5,600. Took it off at 50. Nice. What was that 93? 94.
I think right now, any retrace, still looking for shorts. If you want to wait to let play out more, you want to see a retrace and then maybe flip on the low time frame. It could be the 1 or 30 second, whatever's available, and continue playing for the sell side. Getting very minimal retrace, but
we had S&P that 1 minute gap, which kind of gave me extra confidence. I've been favoring ES a lot today. I traded NQ on my first trade, but ES has been moving better.
Surprisingly, the 15-minute on ES is still holding pretty well.
Yeah, probably gonna hit her break even.
I need someone in chat to cure my sickness.
Dude, yeah, that shit's bad, bro.
Yeah, I want to try to do everything I can. Did you order the humidifier? Oh, I should try that. Someone told me about that. They're like, maybe try the humidifier because it might be dry. I do have one. Very slight retrace in, but that's the retrace. It's really slamming down from him. Ryu said, you gotta kiss Lanto to fix it. Is that a curse? This seems like a nightmare. Chad, don't tell me it's true.
Might be true, bro.
What is Centrum? Is that some vitamins?
I'm not gonna lie, Brian. You're probably like very deprived of like vitamins and minerals. Like I did a test, I got my blood done, bro. I was like like everything
really?
was low.
But I feel like I eat like you know a lot of meals though.
Oh, we know, buddy.
No,
guys, when I first met Brian, I thought he was like 400 pounds, dead ass.
Well, and then.
Then he wasn't. And then he wasn't. I was like, damn. He sounds big. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, Brian, I thought you were fat as shit, bro. Oh my god. No, Diplo, I'm with you because that's the exact reason why I thought too. And I saw a picture of him because I followed his Instagram. I was like, hold up. Bro's skinny as shit. Like, he's like pretty well built.
Chat saying I need my
I was always like,
migraine.
Brian, I was like, we got a box. And I saw a picture of him. I'm like, hold on. Took a hold out to a boxing match.
Let's see here. Chat, give me a play. I need something.
Lower. I want 209 on NQ to deliver. Because that SMT, like randomly we have a small SMT from those 1 p.m. lows. If that doesn't hold, I really do think we're going to slime really, really low. Like back into maybe lunch lows.
Come on, Dono. Let's take these lows out first, and then I'm with you. This is my plan right now.
Lunch lows, Dono, please.
Play for these lows first, and then we can talk about that gap, basically. I'm basically going backside the 15-minute breaker right now. That's probably why it's holding really well. So basically we have a 5-minute BPR right now. I think we should be able to make our way through there, to be honest. This is what it looks like it's trying to do right now. I think we want to just get in this 5-minute BPR and then we can move down. That's kind of what I'm looking, still aligning with this structure here.
SMT is still holding.
Every retrace still has been just held for rejection there. Nothing too actionable right now. I think we just wait, see if we can get something. We're just back and forth right now. I think still maybe we can try to go for this retap back to this 5-minute structure, which is now a bearish 5-minute inversion, bearish 5-minute fair value gap, overlapping as a BPR. Perhaps we can get a retrace here. Then low time frame flip, take a short these lows. Chat, do you guys like longs or shorts here? I need answers, chat. This is every move up has just been stuck here. We're getting stuck right at that 5-minute BPR area. Come on, man. Let's get some power through this. Still right under it. I don't think we can even hold through it. Still looking for this retrace here. Lots of resistance somewhere, just holding this area. See if we can get pop above 50s. Lots of retrace here. I think it's still short. You guys can try this if you guys want, but I still want to see if we can get a tap inside the 5-minute. If not, I might just miss out the play there. Just kind of stuck here.
I just want to see like a, was it like be like a 60-point leak would be nice on AQ.
60 point what?
And drops like lunch lows.
It's so back and forth right now.
Minute. I was literally gonna say, bro. There's 1 minute. There's like 20-point candles, bro. Oh my god.
Literally just like a round trips right now.
Hey, I don't know where we're going because we're in a VPR. Or, yeah, this is cooked. This is cooked.
No way we get another round trip there. What the hell?
That'd be crazy.
That's actually crazy. I think we just get one more move.
Chicken Dog says buy a Lambo, Brian.
Buy a Lambo. I think.
What is your dream car, Brian?
I'd probably just go for Tesla. I don't really care about like supercars. Just
Yeah,
something
fair enough.
nice and, I don't know, I guess techy, something very utilized.
Trading while in the Tesla or what? Tesla
Trading on the
stream.
iPad.
It's gonna be
Stream on the
Lanto
iPad.
and Brian in the back seat trading on a big ass monitor. But you should get one soon. I feel like because they're pretty cheap right now.
Get a push here. If we get a low time frame flip, I'm gonna try shorts. It took a while for that to really pan out, though. It took ages. So this is basically the BPR here. We're also entering ES. I mean, if we get a flip through this BPR, I think we move higher. But right now, you can take jab starters because we're not actually entering the BPR. You want to keep your stop just right up if we get closure above the BPR. And I'm also waiting for ads if we can get a flip. If we get a move through this BPR, though, Dono's going to be right on this case where we're just going to go straight to new wicked open gap. Got a 1 minute flip here. Took a while, but I got that flip now. This is the area that I'm just looking for shorts basically now. Nothing showing the 1 minute here really. Try shop down 30 second. We get a close on the 30 second. I'll try ads here. And we basically want to keep stop somewhat above this 5 minute here. It's pretty volatile right now. That's the thing. No closure. Yep. This is probably the area though. Kind of how I marked it. Want to get entry around the midpoint here. Stop above. And you're trying to target these lows. We're gonna get the 30 second here too now. Oh, what the heck?
1 minute IFEG on it.
Bro.
Yes.
Desi, no way. I was entering on the 30 second closure. I thought I had micros on, I had minis on. I just closed it for like 3 points right away.
Oh my god.
What the
This guy.
fuck? I'm pretty sure I had micros on. Just because this volatile day.
Are you good?
I'm good. But like I just saw it and I was like,
Okay.
wait, is that 12? Because I was doing 12 micros to add in.
Yeah.
I wasn't even a hold through it. What the fuck? That kind of scared the shit out of me right there. I don't know if I get denied because of this. This I was adding 12 micros here, but it turned out to be minis. And I saw that, I just panicked right away. Or not panicked, but I just closed when I saw it. What the fuck? I know, I'm in my top step right now, though. All this 30 second closure here. That's why I was trying to get the entry at 58 here. Entered in. Pretty sure everything has micros on, but I guess this chart here. But 5 minute retrace, I'm putting my stop above. If we get a closure under these lows, I'm gonna put break even on. And we're gonna ride it down. What the heck?
Yeah, I
That
like
was
this.
nuts.
The lower. Be careful, bro.
Try and be careful. $30-second flip wasn't on the first move here. It was on the second move. I'm going for these lows now. That would have been already 30 points. I'm holding on the XFAs, but that was nuts.
I think it happened to Johnny today. He said he traded 10 minis on accident
did it?
versus 10
I think I
micro.
saw that.
Yeah, he posted that.
Because
Bro,
like,
I feel like that happens to everybody, bro. It really is a thing, bro. Especially when you have multiple tabs open, bro.
yeah,
Oh my god.
and like, I don't really switch on micros often. And
Yeah.
like, also another thing, like people are like, oh, you probably just did it in purpose. It's like, just look at my history. All my history on my trades for the last 40 days has been like under 3 contracts. Why would I go 12 minis there?
Yep.
But I mean, we're winning on this one. Holy crap! Chat, how many people were able to take this trade? Either you took the 5-minute BPR on the retrace here and held through it, or with a starter, or you added with me. I also added more of mine on this closure here. 30-second closure was the entry. That's what I was going for. Holy crap! Holy crap!
Dumping.
Yo, this first trade of the day, Desi.
Nice. Good shit.
First trade of the day. What the fuck? Tell me we did not just play this perfectly.
No,
I'm gonna take another one off here. Try to let it trail.
I want those lunch lows.
What the hell? That was nuts, bro. That was I'm like actually in disbelief for like how well this played out. Like I framed it. If you see the arrows on my chart, this is exactly how I kind of framed it too. Like let's get a retrace one more time inside BPR, and if this pans out, we go to sell side here all the way at 164. Holy crap! I'll post execution after this play. We might have to do giveaway right now too.
I'll send mine too.
Yo, you know what's nuts too? If I kept this trade on this Apex here, this has been like 12K profits most likely now. I don't regret it though, because like that's an honest mistake. I think it'd be the same profit if I did like, you know, I was trying to do 12 micros and add towards that trade, but I just killed the trade on my live account and I'm holding it on my XFAs right now. So we're out on Apex, we're out on the live account, we're just holding on XFAs right now. Freaking nuts, bro.
Lunch lows, give them to me. What was your entry, Brian, exactly?
58 and 60, 65.
Oh, you got way better entry than me. I was
playing with a 30-second flip though, so 30-second flip. I
played the 1 minute. I played the 1 minute.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I avoid the 1 minute when I don't see it as clearly.
Yeah, there's a 1 minute on ES that I took.
Oh my goodness, I should have muted there. My bad. Chat, press when you took that trade, chat. Whoa, we are cracked out today. I don't know how clearly that could be playing out. This is on my XFAs right now. I had 3 minis on XFAs. Now I'm down to 2 right now. Let me show. Took it on my live too. Took it on my PAs. Freaking nuts, bro. And I came in today. You know what's funny? I came in today not that confident. I'm like, damn it. We already took the highs. We took the lows already. I mean, the draw I could see is Newcomb Gap. But then, like, you see this lower liquidity bin built up. You see all the bearish speed are respecting. All the bullish one not respecting. Look at this. And then...
Here we go.
One thing I always talk about is that BPR, man. The BPR is golden. I'll be bullish if we get above that BPR, but we did. Entry was pinpoint right there. Do you ever use 15 second or 30 seconds the lowest? Honestly, I feel like if you go to the 15 seconds, it would just go like you're just pushing the edge too much because like 1 minute is already low, and like me, if I don't see anything that clear in the 1 minute, I can drop down 30 second. But if you keep on like dropping down lower and lower, you'll be in the 15.5 1 second. It would mean nothing. Let me see what it looks like with the 15 second here. I mean, I think the 15 second here would be the same thing as 30, but the 30 would actually play out much better here because we actually got closure through it. It's not much about like, oh, we played this 30 second inversion. It's more about we frame this trade for this 5 minute BPR, and we either take the trade to take an entry first and put a stop above BPR, or we do both and wait to add once it flips. So you're adding on when it's downturns we're short rather than trying to short when it comes up. And this is something I talked about very extensively in my video. Oh, we got a lot of people. We got like 20 plus people on that trade.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, we are nuts right now. Apex about to be like, oh, we're gonna deny you. Why? It's because you did 12 minis. You never do 12. You never do more than 5 minis. Why are you doing 12 here? You average 2, 3, 1. Pop out a 12. Okay, that played so well. I want to see another trade after this. Holy shit, Desi. You slammed that too.
Yeah, I was on 3 accounts.
Desi's up 50,000 right now, guys.
Hell. That's funny.
I have 3 contracts. I have 1 now, so we're just chilling. If we get a, if I don't think that's gonna be the lows here. We already took that low, internal low here, so this is probably a fair area to just exit. But I want to see what we can do here first.
Yep. Give me lower prices.
Whoa. Someone in chat said he fucked up today. Failed 20 lives on Apex. Is that just like 20 funded? I'm assuming.
20
With
lives.
170k profit in total. That's a lot, man. I don't know what to say to that.
Bro.
I think a lot of today also people blew up their accounts too. I think just what happened overnight. If you don't know how to trade overnight, it gets very volatile. You might get hurt from it.
Yeah.
I want to see if we can really push lower, but it doesn't look like that's the case right now. I'm about to give out a 50-point move. I mean, I had 3, took 2 for like 40, 50 points. I have 1 left. I want to let this play a little bit more, but I want to see where my breaking point would be. It probably should be around.
Look, you forming some low trend line.
All good. Always the best case is take it out and look for the next trade. Good pump though. I don't mind it because we already took some TPs out these internal lows, especially this low at 210 here. Went 208s, 207s. That was perfect already. We're just still pushing. Honestly, what I want to see now, if we do want to flip this 5-minute BPR, we're gonna try to be aggressive long, so there's a new coming gap. I think that's gotta be the playbook here.
I agree.
This is pretty darn aggressive here. Pretty darn aggressive. Yeah, fine. This is a 15-minute breaker. I think that if it wasn't there, we could have sold off much more aggressively. But when you see a breaker like that, you expect it to hold. We're still pushing. We're really trying to slam this high here. Some consolidation here, but I think it's gonna just float higher. Really still going here.
It's moving. We're looking above the trend. The trend line's right here too. For low resistance liquidity.
That's just what happens when we sweep one of the internal lows. We have a draw higher. We're just gonna be very aggressive leaning towards it. I'm not really too interested in this because we're like kind of stuck in two areas. 15-minute breaker sitting up, 5-minute PPR sitting it down. We already got a piece of our slice here. I'm waiting to see which one either one of them like invalidates, so I can play the other side, or which one I'm more leaning favor for. It's a bit hard to tell here because we can see the PPR I've been still respecting right now, while the 15-minute breaker is also respecting. It's just hard. We can play a giveaway while we're waiting. Let's see how many likes we got. How many giveaways are we doing today?
All of them. Empty the stash.
This plan is so freaking
Yeah, it's
long.
just a bunch of back and forth here. Like Brian mentioned, guys, you can't be bullish until we get above that BPR.
Yeah.
Too risky.
All right, like, stream, and comment your YouTube username one time. I feel like Lanto out here. I don't know. Wait, Lanto's up like freaking 150, 140, something like that. But for me, this right now, I'm feeling good. I'm like 2K, 1,500, based on all my accounts.
That's clean. If we get lunch lows by close, bro, I'll be so happy.
What a good trading day, like good trading setup that would basically be exactly derived from my video on how I frame things up. And I don't know how many people in the chat watched that video. It's 50 minutes. That's like anything more than 10 minutes. People get deterred already. They're like, that's too long.
Literally. That's so true.
But it's just so worth it because I'm able to really direct people. Like, if you're serious, you would watch the whole 50-minute video, no matter how long it is, and also want more.
The Brian sauce.
Give us the too long didn't read. Too long didn't read. You just play the 5 BPR, slam down, boom, boom, make money. All right, let's pick the giveaway. I'll give you guys another minute, and then we're gonna try to focus on trading again. Oh, this is pretty aggressive here. Aggressive up, aggressive down. I think the main thing is like you don't want to trade in between two chop areas of support and resistance. If you're thinking like that 5 PPR is gonna act as a bearish P array, you play inside of it. If you think the 15 BPR or breaker is holding this, you play inside of that. But playing between is the risky part here. Unless you can anticipate it's going there. Someone said, kindly share your Asian trade secret you were mentioning the other day. I told you guys, chat. Lanto got me on NDA. I can't share anything. So if you want the sauce, I need permission. So you gotta talk to Lanto about it first, and then we'll see.
Oh my god, that's what you're talking about. Oh my god, you're dumb.
That's what I said last week too. So that's what I was saying. Like anytime you see Lanto make a post on Twitter, just try to bug him up. Be like, let Brian share the sauce. Give him permission. Break the NDA. All right, let's see here. I want to get the giveaway out the way, and then we can focus on trading talks again. All right, giveaway winner today is Da Crucial.
Crucial. That's a familiar name.
Oh, I think, yeah, he's in the Discord.
Yeah, he is.
No disrespect, but damn, both y'all sound like geeks. You know what? If I sound like a geek, as long as I'm making money, man, we got a skill set for it. I don't care what.
Some rich geeks.
This is a rich geek talking here.
Oh, I'm grinding RuneScape on the side screen right now, dude. I'm waiting for my next setup.
All right. Yeah. Now the giveaway is done. You guys can ask questions you guys want. Talk about it more. Right. I'm just waiting to see which structure I want to play: the 15-minute BPR or 15-minute breaker, or the 5-minute BPR here. But if you want to recap here, you either take an entry for this short here, because I'm really playing for the internal low, and ideally even lower. You play out this BPR here. I said starters could be good, or ideally you wait for a low time frame flip. You look at the 1 minute, you don't see anything here except that 1 minute gap. I would just go in the 30 seconds, see if there's anything clean here, and This is why I mentioned real time here. If we get a 30-second closure under, we take the trade. We didn't get it on this candle, so I was like, okay, wait for the next candle, and then we got it. Entry at 58, just rolled it down. But still, the only downside, or the only thing I'm like sticky with is we are trying to draw higher into this gap. Thoughts on playing Nvidia and Tesla? I have no idea, man. I just know that Nvidia and Tesla is getting such a beatdown. But that's what happens when you're in a bear market. Like the biggest movers is Nvidia has been making like the biggest returns the last year or however long, and it's getting the first like real not a pullback, but a real like turn here, where it's not just pumping to the moon. It's just tough to tell here. Do you know how long it takes Tick Trader takes you out to live? I think they under 2 weeks probably now. They're much quicker now. Just know, chat, my op is down right now. I'm up today. We had a competition on Tradeify.
Oh my god, dude.
I just squeezed it in there. That boy.
Yo, look at chat.
Let me see. That boy was like, oh, what? Oh, no way. I don't know if Atlanta want to share that, but I'll keep it DL right now. Unless he already posted about
NDA,
it.
the NDA.
Yeah, the NDA. Oh, he posted about it already. Okay. That just got approved already. What the hell?
70 Banskis.
They don't want to approve mine, and mine is last Friday.
They're watching you right now, dude. That's why. Atlanta coming for that record, boy.
How's your option thing going? Oh, for my Robinhood, I'm not really doing too much there. I've just been moving a lot. I've just been focusing on my futures. I'm gonna try to build swings, most likely. Do shares. See if we can.
Wait, did you ever take those QQQ puts, Brian?
No, I didn't. I wish.
Oh, bummer clock.
I probably shorted somewhere, but not on my Robinhood.
Yeah. I keep moving my SL too fast. That probably means you're oversized. You're worried about moving your stop loss too fast.
Can I use SMT on stocks? I don't know how you would. Would you use it like Tesla and Nvidia?
You could have used higher time frame ICT, but SMT and stuff like that. I don't know what you would really use SMT with.
SMT only works with like correlated assets.
Correlating assets, yeah.
It's like okay, Nvidia made a high, AMD made a lower high.
AMD made yeah, exactly. AMD made
SMT, SMT. That'd be funny. I don't know. I feel like that's not correlated enough. But yeah, just remember when we talked about like, you know, we put 100K trade live. Is like some people were talking about like you don't even need a trade, Brian. Like just wait a few weeks and he'll blow up. That's kind of what's happening in Tradeify right now. I think I'm up maybe 10% on Tradeify right now. I started with 20K. I think we're up 2K per or 2K total right now. Just take it slow, like a few $100 per day. And I hope more people get live accounts because that shows you already milked them. And then you can still make money live. I have Tradeify live, I have TPT live, I have My Fund Future live, and TikTok, I don't know what's the delay with them, but I sent everything I needed to. And they'll be live too. I had Top Step live too, remember. I had Top Step live for 30 days, I think. 30 days. And I got a total like I think 13,000 payouts. Mm-hmm. And after that, I kept on withdrawing. Now we're back to 0. We're back to X base. So if you remember here, this is my X base just because we're talking about it right now. 5x phase started, I think, 2 days ago or last week, last Friday, last Thursday, or something like that. This is like third trading day right now. We're at 4,800, so almost 5K per account right now. What is my funded features live count like? It's the same exact thing. It's like 90. Wait, Des, you want to explain it? I think you were the one that has more live experience with them.
Yeah, my funded features. So it depends what account you obviously get live with. With expert, it depends on how much your capital. If a starter 50Ks, you get like $1,500 or 2,500.
25. That's what I
It
got.
goes all the way up to 5K for the 150Ks, and then yeah, it's pretty much smooth selling. You get it like for me, I had a bunch of 150K starters, so I got like a $7,500 live account.
Oh, that's good.
And then it was withdrawals every day.
90-10 split, right?
Yep, 90-10 split. Go withdraw every single day, and it comes really quick. So they're like one of the fastest paying out firms. So
yeah,
it was nice.
I'm up 300 on each my Tradeify, and then for my fund future, up 600 on it. So
that's good.
I guess you can withdraw that right away. That's a good thing with a live count.
Yeah,
like it's like it weakens your scalability, which is only one account versus like 3, 5, 6, 7 accounts. But daily withdrawals, man, you make like 500, you take it next day, and then do it again, do it again, do it again.
The only reason I'm not trading them again because once you go on live, guys, it's like anything you trade, it was basically gonna get put to live. So basically, they'll put you through like another eval. So for me, it's like, okay, if I want to get back on live, I just need one payout with the starter account, and then I could go back on live. The issue is I've been on live twice. The third time you blow a live account, they're gonna ban you. I think that's what everyone was saying. So I'm very hesitant
so because like
to go back.
It's not like you failed the live. You could have did so well with it. Like my top step got 3 payouts just back and forth, hold it for a long period of time, and eventually you just withdraw so much where you can't just have the account like forever. So you hit drawdown.
Yeah.
And for them to give you 3 shots, I feel like that's much of a punishment. That's why I don't like prop firms who ban traders. Yeah, we're going for like I said, we invalidate the BPR. We're going straight to the new weekend open gap here. And I had to eat. Basically, I walked so Dono could run. So we took the short first. And then now Dono flipped long and we're able to get that long trade. That happened really fast, though. I feel like I was watching for the BPR and then like 3 minutes later, we're already here.
Dude, ES is moving.
How's Tech doing right now? We might actually flip green today. That's like pretty much the correct framework. The only thing, like, you know, I want it a little bit lower, but it doesn't have to be the case. Once we take out the lower liquidity, which is the first low at 210, we're still between a 15-minute breaker for upside and a 5-minute BPR for downside. Once we break one of them, the other side should really deliver. So I don't know how many people were able to get that longs. I wanted to, but I don't know if I would have been able to enter off this. It's kind of one shot up. Someone asked if Desi's from Canada. Bro, Desi's in Cali.
I'm in Cali.
Chat, how many people took that long? Took longs up to the nuclear gap. Wow. We just played things perfectly.
Hey, B, I try to get up at 5:30. You know, just kind of get up, but it's hard, bro.
Diplo said, I can't believe. Yeah, I think we got it. Yeah. So I said, you can't believe I don't trade AM. Well, not many people trade PM though. It's like kind of one or the other for the most part. I'm trading PM more than I do AM or any other session. And like, dude, I mean, AM was good delivery. I feel like lows delivered, weekly lows that we flipped up upside. A lot more chop to it, but like, look at PM so far. Like, This is also very good delivery here too. We got shorts all the way down, and then if you were paying attention to longs here, once we violated the BPR, you want to just immediately look for longs above 280s. Where's it? 280s, yeah. This candle here, I think the 206 candle is the one to pay attention to. This is such a big move, man. Trade both 2 times the money. Well, I already traded Asia, so you think about like how much screen time do you want to put on? Let's say I want to do like 4 hours, 2 hours, one session, 2 hours, another session. I gotta take out one session, and Asia, like you'll think like, okay, just remove Asia, but you guys don't know the stats this month for Asia. Maybe the people that some people in the chat do, but we're like 10, 15 in a row right now.
Bro, this 15-minute candle with 150 points.
That's crap. That's at 2 p.m. too. 2 p.m. macro. Let's go. I think a lot of
macros, baby, the macros.
The macros.
The macros.
I don't think of it the macro anymore. I just think about it the candle opening and where it opens and where it opens or how it opened. So 2 p.m. open, bullish, and surprisingly we didn't get a wick 2 p.m. but like I don't think it needs. We already took internals here. Chat. What do you think? Macro is time macros effective? Yes or no?
But everyone's gonna say yes.
Like, honest opinion, like how is it like stat essential to your trading? Like it has to be in the time macro. If not, we can't take this trade. There's so many yes. I mean, I can respect it, but
dude, it's literally just hourly and 4-hour opens.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Atlantis says they don't exist. Like it's like, bro, just trade the hourly, the top and bottom of the hour, and I kind of agree. Like,
I tell other people too, like when they're talking about the time macro, like I'll just focus on 10 a.m. for AM and 2 p.m. on PM. I mean, that's a 4-hour opening. That's like a very big opening candle. And what happened?
I agree with. Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
No, that was it.
I agree with Complex DNA. He said people look too much into it, just manipulation around important higher time frame opening closes. I agree.
Yeah.
Hey, but if it works though, I'm not gonna say it doesn't work. It obviously works.
What I feel like doesn't work though is when people like, let's say I pull up the macro indicators. There's like 30 macros here. If you have more than, let's say, 4 macros, I don't think you're using it, or it's gonna be as
every
effective.
second's a macro. Yeah, then it's like, well, which one's a macro and which one's not, you know?
Yeah, people use every hour, which, you know, I guess that could be debatable. I'd rather use it on the important hourly openings. Also, people use it in the 30-minute splits. But you got basically, I think it's like a lot of people like having opinions about it. ICT, of course, believes it. Dodgy Ryan supports it too. A handful of other people support it, and then you have T-Trace who started controversy. He's like, I don't think time macro doesn't exist and exist really, or as effective. I don't know what he said exactly, but I agreed to it. Kane agreed to it. I even asked Lanto. He kind of agreed to it too. It's like all these real traders are saying, like, you know, maybe time macros aren't as like the holy grail as people are describing it, and it's more simple.
I used to live and die off the macros, dude, and then I'm like, you know what, like, dude, this shit doesn't, like, Loki doesn't matter.
I think the more I get deeper into it every day, the more I'm just like, it's literally just the opening of the 4-hour for the main ones, and then, you know, of course some hourly too. Well, for the main one, 10 and 2 is like, I guess would be my macros. That's why I only have those 2 on right now. The I should probably do the 1050. I don't really use that, but the 10 and then the 2. That's only 2 I really have on because I know how important they are. but people really live and die by it. And one thing about me, I think over time I want to simplify my trading. So like a year ago, you could see some of my posts saying like, time macros are awesome. They're needed for A+ setup. Now like it's like I don't really look at it like that anymore. JCap believes in them. That's good. I mean, there's a lot of trades that doesn't believe them. Some believes in them.
Do what works for you.
I feel like over time too, there's a lot of things I have before I don't really use anymore. I do like standard deviation projection. I just haven't got around to it because I don't know. You guys saw me like years of using it, but now the last like 3 months, I don't think I've even made it one time so far. PW doesn't. Of course he doesn't look at time macro. He doesn't even trade ICT.
He don't look at shit. He
looks at
he just buys and sells.
I don't know how I feel about Orb. You know how Orb works, Desi?
Opening range breakout. It's like the first 15 minute.
15 minutes.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of helpful and like when you don't have direction for the market.
It's helpful, but then like you want to live.
But that's
that,
about
like,
it.
The first quarter, you just play that bias. I feel like that's unbelievable to me. Like that almost feels like pattern trading to me. Or like, okay, once we get this flip, I'm going in. Like it's kind of like a MACD or RSI indicator, like in a way. It's like, nope, it's telling us short, guys. 15-minute closure. But wait, let me just see what happened today. 15-minute. So do they use a 930 range or what range do they use? How was the orb today? Look at that first 15-minute here. I don't know how to really mark this out.
He trades prey concepts. That was funny.
Like, if you want a framework of how we took this trade here and how we're also looking for upside, it's a simple look at the draw liquidity. The draw liquidity was internals for the downside, like the low resistant and the internal range, as well as for upside, just the new weekend open gap. That's the first thing. We recognize that as a draw where price is looking to go to. That's step one. Step two is just like looking at the bias and where price is delivering. And you're just anticipating, for me, anticipate internal low, get grabbed, and then move to new open gap. That's like a healthy trend. Even though we're bullish trend, we can still take shorts and longs at the same time. Someone tell Apex to approve my payout though. Like, come on, man. Like,
let me call Daryl real quick.
Call him, because this will be my 6th trading day of the next payout. I'm pretty sure, if I counted it right. So if they don't approve it by Wednesday, I would literally have another payout request while it's pending. It was absurd.
Bro, Brian, I think you gotta turn my volume to 0, bro.
Wait, say something again?
Hello?
Alright, I'll turn it down a little bit. There we go. I think you're good. I turned it like 20%.
Lanto got approved. Mid booty scrub says. He says himself in the chat. Okay. Love that, Lanto.
Damn. Well, it's my turn next, right?
I hope. Men like, nah, denied.
Well, if not, man, I mean, another payout request coming after, and the balance just keeps on growing and growing, like, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Inserting this hourly fair value gap, man, longs would have been a blessing, huh? Everyone's so loud, you just gotta turn down the overall volume.
Literally.
I'm trying to make it balanced as possible, though. Then you can choose how you want to run it.
I'll start whispering, dude.
But yeah, while we're in chat here, how many of you guys watched the video that I did? Be honest here. Yes or no? 50-minute video. How many really watched through it? Let's look at the analytics here. Guess how many the average watch time would that be, man? I feel like it's gonna be dirt low. It's a 50-minute video.
Average watch time would be 8 minutes.
8. I feel like 8 is probably accurate. It's 7:38.
Oh my god, close.
It's like 7.5.
They said, nah. He didn't show Lambo. I'm out of here.
Revenue $0. No ads on it. Audience 11 subs. Watch time 254 hours. That's a lot, but you know, average duration is 7 minutes.
I watched it with my pants off, the whole thing. There you go, Brian. That should count as like 5 views.
I think 2 times speed does work better because I was like watching it myself, like on 2 times speed, see if I made mistakes. And it's like, this sounds, I don't know. When I was making the video, I feel like I talk slow. Like 2 times speed feels normal to me, or 1.5 at least.
Don't know, those numbers got to be skewed, bro. We should do after COVID and see how much. Brenner Desi, do you guys use settlement as close on daily interval on TradingView? I do not. Yo, read what Tom said.
I saw it.
Dude, these guys are hilarious.
I just have an excuse now, though. Any one time someone asks me to explain something that I explain every single day, I have that video to link.
Yep.
Has everyone told you you sound like Tiger Woods? Do I?
Do you?
I don't even know. Everyone's saying me and Lento.
Tiger
like,
Woods.
Everyone's saying me and Lento, saying like we're brothers basically, and Lento is little bro. He's like 14 and I'll be like 16.
It's funny.
Don't make me whip out the top golf skills here.
Dude, I'm crying in the chat, bro.
Brian Woods? What the fuck is that?
That's your porn handle, Brian? Brian Woods?
I hope not. I would prefer BSB rather, to be honest. Damn. I'm still looking at like hindsight, like where could we look at longs? The only thing I could really say is like the moment we violated the BPR, you just play it because there was no other chance that you could get entry after that. Unless you take an inversion. But I don't know, it's kind of high premium. Oh, chat need to remind me to post my commentary on Discord. I think just for like cases like Matthew right now. He's like, yeah, go away. Can't watch stream. Alerts are there. I would have alerted this play. I need to add all my monitors. I literally have 2 monitors in the box for like the last 3 months. I haven't opened it yet. 2 expensive monitors too, like $500 a pop, I think.
How's the setup coming along? Is it done?
I mean, like, it's just the OG setup. It's just like standing desks, 2 monitors.
Do you actually stand though?
No, but I like to. I like to move my position. Let's say I want to like sit down lower or sit down higher.
Yeah. You should get the little walking treadmill shit, bro, and see if it works.
No,
like put it under your desk.
That's what I actually bought, but my girlfriend uses it. She has like a desk next to me, and
oh yeah,
she'll be walking with it. She sometimes walks during my streams. I don't know if it's like you can hear it's somewhat quiet, but like the whole entire stream she'll be walking and be like 2 miles, 2 hours basically. Yeah, I'm still somewhat like. Yeah, we already took the Nukem gap here. We filled it all the way. I want to say we see more relief, but probably get a retrace before we move high. We still have a lot more gaps to move higher. This is like a pretty good flip here. Getting good recovery on lots of these tech right now. Like Nvidia's already showing more aggressive upside. Entry's just been a little bit tough lately.
Mm-hmm.
But what's the chances we actually get a bear market here? Like continue selling off, maybe another like 10-15% on NQ.
That'd be very, very nice. Where would the bear market start? Let's see. Minus 20%,
I don't
right?
know, man.
Honestly, it aligns right with the 18,000 low. Like those weekly lows from 18K.
Yeah, I mean, we could take that and then like maybe pop back up. But I feel
Last
like
bear market was what, 35%? 30%?
yeah. What would be triggering? It would just be like tariffs. Tariff news.
Dude, yeah, this happened so fast though. Like if you look at the 2021 to 2022 drop.
Yeah, it moved really aggressive.
This was like very aggressive, dude.
It's doing everything right though, like especially that move up to that weekly fair value gap above at like 2,500 before basically a 1,000-point move plus down. That's what I like about this. It's very easy to anticipate moves. And the whole time, like when we had this week fair value gap, I'm like, they just go bears. I still see sell side below. We didn't take that yet. We're gonna retrace to move lower. And I think yeah, Desi, you swung shorts here. I wanted to try to see if I could time it perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember I took shorts in Asia, and it was like the high of the week basically. And it was like at like 2,500 plus somewhere. That would have been. I held that in eval.
Lanta said, "I'm so good." They started saying I was bond cheating. Cope, man. Real.
Bond cheating from Lanto. You know, when Lanto had that like spiraling with Apex, like Apex mods, they were claiming him doing a lot of things. They're like, you don't know what he's doing behind the scenes. You don't know what if he's photoshopping, if he's doing this, that.
Remember that one Apex mod? The girl who like was streaming, she was like, "Well, actually," I was like, "Dude," and then everyone was like frying her, and she was like, "You guys don't know what Lance's doing behind the scenes. That's why he's getting denied." It was so stupid, bro.
Yeah,
and
she
didn't know anything about it. She was a regular employee, like.
They're not an employee.
She had
basically a mod, a community mod with no backend, and she's like, she's claiming that Lanto's doing something against the rules. Crazy stuff, man. I think nowadays, the hate with all the prop traders, people would be like, "Oh, you probably blew through millions or hundreds of thousands of accounts." Like, how is that even possible? Like, even JCap right now, he ran the account to like 1.5 million right now. There's haters out there saying, "Oh, but you probably spent like $1 million already though," so that's absurd for Apex. How many accounts do you even need to hit like 1 million expenses? Because like,
Dude,
it's like
10,000 PAs.
Like, oh, it's like, let's say $40 for evals. You take, I don't know, conservative 4 tries to pass one of them, right? Let's do that. So 160, and then activation fee. We'll do the expensive one too. Like, let's do $100. Like 260 per account, right? And then you do like $1 million here, divided by 260. You would need 3,800 PAs accounts, cause counting evals too. And some people do believe this. Like, he has 1.5 million in Apex profits right now. I don't know how people can really just sit there and eat that up. Patrick had 12K. Is that no? Well, maybe in evals, but definitely not on PAs. PAs are a different story. Evals are like 90% off evals, like at what, $16. That doesn't really do much. You can buy like 1,000 of them and be only like, what's that? Like 16,000? We're just pumping here. Damn. I just don't know where I would have flipped for long still. Like, it's very challenging. Once the BPR was gone here, the 5-minute BPR, it was fair game to really play upside. And it's such an aggressive push here. real aggressive right now. Would be very lovely about if I was able to hold like a runner with on my top step and just hold through it, because top step is one of the few fund accounts where they don't care about your consistency.
Yep.
Alpine holds that record for Apex failures. What are his numbers? I don't even know. But yeah, lots of banter, a lot of hate going on all social medias. But it just kind of summary is like all these unpopular traders making opinions. Priorities are not there.
Mm-hmm.
People say ignore it, but it's hard. It's harder than you think. Even JCap has a problem with it in Lanto too. When
Especially when they're straight lying.
Man. Yeah, like,
yeah,
it's like,
yeah,
oh, you
bond
lying. Trade. It's like, are you gonna discredit years of work of experience and like basically, I don't know, like 50 trading days of literally real trading because you just made a bogus claim? Like, I don't. That's why it's very hard just to ignore the hate sometimes. Really pushing through this. We're entering the next 4-hour gap. We have a lot of wiggle room to really get a strong belief. Maybe back to like 600, 700 on NQ. Maybe by Tuesday to Wednesday, get a good relief. After this weekly sell side, this is pretty clear cut here. You're in longs at 238, but you exit at 275, so the best like 50 points. But if you exit at 275 here, I mean, you basically took out this internal high. Once we take it out of the BPR, it has no room flipping down. I think best case, you just trail it. Like if you are that concerned, just leave it up to fate, put it at the next stop, the next swing low, and just let it just trail up. If you did that, you would have just rode it all the way up and just kept on moving your three stop. That's what I've been doing much more lately. Had any experience with tick tick? I trade tick tick. They're good. Do you stream PM every day? Literally every single day for the last 13 months. And we're just getting, I feel like we're just leveling up. I don't know how to say it, but this is the last day of the month. And we're gonna trade Asia tonight too, but last day of the month, right? And we're just killing it so much. We're like, I think I only had one red day this entire month. But that was, the red day was more so on that technical error that I had, which I only took one trade and I was off. So kind of crazy. Let's see if we can do it April 1st tomorrow, right? April Fools. Apex gonna deny my payout. Be like, happy April Fools. I'm just happy though that I'm back on Top Step. Like Top Step is just so goated here. Are you on Top Step still, Manso or Desi?
Yep.
You're combining Top Step with TPT. I think that's the move. Like that's TPT. 10 counts already.
Yeah.
No consistency rule on it. The only thing you got to be concerned of is like the drawdown, the trailing drawdown on a TPT. But like, if you just get winning trades and risk management, it shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Yeah, for those who are trading evals this week, save a couple points for drawdown for NFP.
Yeah. And we have March deals ending today, by the way, ending tonight. So I've seen some deals from April that some of the partners basically talked to me about. One of them's Tradeify. Tradeify guarantees it's going to be lower already. So keep that in mind. Damn. A lot of people put in numbers today. JCap just posted that he's up 100K today. Lanto's up 140. I'll be up like 30. The sale, all the sale ending today, by the way, for the most part. Most prop firms are ending the sale for March. Is March Madness. March Madness has very good deals. The two big deals I would consider is TPT and Tradeify. Apex, you know, they do 80% often, so it's not that concerning, but it's still ending. They might not show the 80% for a while, but definitely Tradeify and TPT is the main here. TPT, no activation fee is huge. I think that's like the best deal out of all the firms we have. And then 35% off. Tradeify is still good too. But yeah, I think TPT, they might end their promo because they started at March, early March, no activation fee. They might end it and go back to like maybe doing 50% off, but with the activation fee, which I think is still a worse deal. Because activation fee is like 130, and if you have a wave, it's much better. How many trading days for funded for withdrawal on TPT? You can literally withdraw day one. I did that many times before where I was like, okay, I'm gonna start trading. I'm gonna go aggressive on this account, hit 10K on the day, and just withdraw 5K right there. Whoa, Vishal said, lost all my 700K profit today. Is that USD? It says KR. I don't know. Is that prop too? I don't. Chat, you gotta really lean on buys today. I think entries are a bit difficult, except the one that we took. I think it's very easy, but like longs upside, it's just you lean the buys. You just see like what is price trying to get through, and then once it gets through, it just pushes. Would you rather have 5 Apex or 2 take profit? Probably the 5 Apex. 5 Apex is always such good scalability, man. But TPT with daily withdrawals is a very close call. And I think if you do 3 TPT, I would go with that over. We're still pushing. This is not stopping. This is not stopping, chat. Where are we going, chat? Price is going nuts right now. Turtle soup under the weekly lows would have been pretty golden too. I was considering it, but I think that happened. Initially, it happened near Asia time or London time, and then it happened New York AM. That'd been good to load up. But it's pretty easy to expect some retracement now. After that weekly low get taken. Could be the same thing like we did on the weekly fair value gap here. Retrace back up, maybe back to this OB here before shooting lower if that's the objective. If we're really in a bear market, that would make sense to me. Question is, do we secure the bag on Top Step here or keep running it up? What would you do, Desi, if you're at 4,800?
Brian, you already know what I'm gonna say.
You gotta run it up.
Run it up. Run it up.
Because, bro, I think what you should go for is like 20K on each XFA, and then you get moved to live, bro, and that live you could keep for the whole year. Like a 60K live, 50K, because you don't have to take your payout, right? When you get moved to live. So, bro, just run it up on live that way. I mean, obviously, you should take the payout, but
always get the payout because you pay to you,
Yep,
you can do
I
whatever
agree.
you want with it.
Yep.
Never would I skip a payout. Be like, you know what? I'm gonna hold through it. That's why I was surprised.
Guys, do
Patrick-
not skip payouts. I've skipped like 30K
Yeah.
in top set payouts for me to blow them in the next 2 weeks. Like it was
Yeah.
bad. And
It's
Brian was
only
like,
for
telling you to
marketing.
sign up.
Yeah, I know, but it's only for marketing. I mean, like, let's say for Patrick, I think he said he didn't take the full payout he wanted. He could take like, I think he started with like 30K or 37. He could take
Yep.
withdraw it all the way down to 20K even or 10K. I don't know, something big. At least probably withdraw like around half of that, but he chose to keep it in. And this is just more for marketing. But if you're like a real prop trader or trying to make money from trading, you'd easily go take the payout instead, right? And I think it's 90-10 split. The other one is 80-20. So it just makes so much more sense to take the payout. Just turning a little bit here. Still very bullish so far. I don't see any reason that it's gonna play lower right now. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a piss.
I think we're gonna put in that daily fair value, and then personally, I'm gonna look for a shorts at that daily gap for the rest of the week. I think that's the game plan here. But guys, that's the end of Q1 here. Q2 starting. You guys, whatever plans you have for your quarter, make sure you do your best to try to get them. Try to focus on not over leveraging, over trading, things like that, things you can control. The rest of it is kind of let it do its thing. I don't know where we're going, bro, for power hour.
Okay, we're back. What we doing?
I was telling Chad, don't over leverage in Q2.
Q2.
Focus on what you can focus on. Or what you can control and let the rest do its thing.
It's always just better just to focus on getting consistency rather than go for big home runs. Especially with prop firms, I think that's the main message. Because if you try to simulate what other people do, like let's say JCap, Kane, Lanto, go for big P&Ls, those are, you know, they have experience. They're also potentially risking some amount too. But for me, if I try to replicate it, it's gonna hurt me more because I'm just used to just doing smaller sizing, tight risks, and I just can't just jump in big sizing just because I see other people doing it. Big slam. Look at that. Three drive worked. Yeah, it looks like a day. I mean, we're getting very aggressive here.
I wonder what sell Apex does after this. They already did 90%, they did 80%. They might chill for a while.
Yeah. I have a structured settlement and I need cash out. What does that mean? Structured settlement? You just need money? One thing I also learned too is like when you try to force money, it doesn't go well. Especially with trading, because trading you can make as much money as you want.
Yeah. Don't force it, guys.
Trust the process. And best thing I always say is just focus on 1-2 trades per day. High probability ones always work better. Which we already got one. I'm just trying to see if there's another opportunity, but I don't think so here. Probably get flip here. Probably closure down to this new income gap here. Like look to see if we want to play for lower. I wonder if Top Step's gonna put me on live right away again. I was like, I just got live. I was live. Like I was like, I'm not gonna mess this up or try to purposely blow the live, because some people talk about it like, oh, why don't we just purposely blow the live? That's how you get banned for them. So I showed the most consistent trading I ever done on that live count. Literally 25 trading days of green days. The others like 30 total. Like 80% win rate and lots of payouts on them. So hopefully that showed enough. Now I'm back on X phase, back to just sizing up with 5 accounts, which I can't really do on 1 account. You should have so much more wiggle room. You have 20 XFAs now on top of the X. How does that work? Did you buy? Is that reserves? I can't wait to get out tossed up live too. I mean, just what I'll say is like, don't try to purposely blow it, because I don't think it ever goes well, or it would go well when that happens. I thought once you go live, you can't go back. No, that's not the case. They have what they're talking about is like they have the option to part ways with you, most likely because of how you traded. Like if you're just trading like high leverage, going for big payouts, don't care about your live, that's not consistency. That's not what they want. So, I mean, that's fair. They're business at the end of the day. And like if you see people just like doing 15 minis, blowing through accounts, and they don't want that, they have that within their prohibited conduct now. I'm gonna get called to live this week, but my starting balance is gonna be low. How low? Like 5K? Or is it like you're talking about like 1K or 2K? But Top Step probably won the firm where I don't want to part ways with them, because they're so reputable, and I can always rely on them for payouts. They're just a good firm overall. No consistent rule, pretty well. That should be fine, man. If you got moved by like 2-3K, that's plenty. You just try to trade them as reasonable as you can for the longest as you can. And if it hits DD, that just as long as you didn't blow it in one trade, you're showing some more consistency or trying to, then you'll be good. With Top Step, can you rack up 4 payouts on 4 50K accounts, then open up a 5th and final 150K and build that up before taking the 5th payout before moving live? Yeah, I mean, what you're saying is like, if they move you at your 5th payout, but they also reserve the right to move you earlier than that. So let's say for me, I'm gonna get my first payout. All my accounts will be like 5K on each, so it's 25K total. It's only been like 4 trading days right now. I have no doubt they're gonna move me within like 2 payouts if I keep on going like this. That's how they always done it. For me and Lanto, basically, when they see you doing like pretty good early, they are switch you real soon. And I'm sure they base that on previous data. They're like, okay, let's see how this guy's trading. Oh, he runs it up. We gotta get him out, get him to live. Top 1 coming this week. There's a lot of features coming. Desi, are you aware of all the feature firms coming out?
Dude, there's so many that are in my DMs, bro.
Oh,
I don't keep count no more.
I don't like the small ones. Like I think there's
Yeah,
one,
there's
like Thrive. There's like Lucid. All these other. Those are too
yeah,
tiny.
dude.
The big ones I'm
Same.
concerned about, like Funding Ticks is one of them. They have Trade Evade, so they're good now. I'm gonna give them more time. Funding Ticks probably gonna be a top firm soon. Funding Next. You ever heard of Funding Next?
Funded next.
They're
Oh
big,
yeah. I have
they're
heard.
coming in future too. I've talked to their team about it. They might come. I don't know, next very soon. It could be like next week. And then the third one, Top 1 Futures. They're also a forex firm. It's a smaller one. I think Top 1 Trader. Now they're Top 1 Futures. I don't know how they're gonna go, but we'll see. There's like so many future firms now.
Which is good, I think too. Like
I think it's
the
really
reputable
good.
ones, at least. There's more
Yeah.
competition is always good.
The new firms, like you just gotta let them like play out for months and months before I even try them.
Yeah, you don't want to put any of your names on it, or money on it, or anything like
Yeah,
that.
but that's why I'm surprised that like Patrick was promoting a firm like you ever heard of Legends Trading? I feel like they just like
What is this?
I don't
Apex
know.
Legends.
It's like Legends Trading, and like how confident you think they're gonna pay out because they're such an unknown firm for me.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I think it's a brand risk. It's a community risk too. The only thing I would rely on is like, okay, if they're a new firm, just let it happen for like months of good trade, good like record, clean, like good support, good payouts, no disputes or anything. But if they have background, let's say in forex already, like funding pips or funding next year, that means I can give them a shortcut. I can like, okay, once they launch, I'm gonna be more confident on them. Just like my fund futures, like they came from forex. And they really changed the game for futures. FTMO, bro. FTMO and futures would be crazy.
I wonder why they haven't dabbled into it.
They don't
That's
even
such a
accept
good
US
firm,
traders,
bro.
right? Is that right?
Yeah, they don't.
So
I don't
they
think.
definitely
Oh,
need
I
to.
know there was a thing where they didn't. That'd be crazy, bro. I would for sure buy their accounts. I'm not gonna lie. Without hesitation.
Yeah. Little SMT here. It's back and forth right now. But overall, I think it's good for the space. As long as there's no rug pulls or firm.
I feel like there's gonna be some bad ones. It's like natural with what kind of happens, but
yeah.
for the most part,
I'm still seeing if Funded Futures Family are gonna be okay.
Hey, I think they're good right now still.
Yeah, that looks good, but let's see.
But the reputation is definitely a little tanked. Not a little tanked, a lot tanked.
What's the next firm that's gonna be like FTT guys? If you had to give one.
Oh my god. Hope none.
What's the red flag firm right now on your mind? Hopefully not one I'm trading with. It's like Apex. It's like what? You know how many people that I know have a lot of money on Apex right now?
Mm-hmm. I think
Top
Apex is
Step?
healthy.
Wait,
though,
why
dude.
would Top Step be anywhere?
Why would that's like the last one. Honestly, if Top Step falls, I'm not trusting anything, but Top Step won't fall.
Phidias, I think would be the more likely one because I heard about them. They're like 20 accounts as well. And I feel like I heard of disputes of them, but I don't know how well they're doing right now. Tick. I mean, they did a rule change. We'll see how that.
I'm not gonna lie, Tick. I've seen stuff about it, dude. It hasn't been a lot of positive. It's been a lot of negative.
Apex.
I think Apex is fine too, bro. Their numbers are too good.
Numbers are way too good to be concerned.
Like they can sustain the big payouts and things like that. ETF, when's that gonna go down?
I think FTT or FFF might be also in a shaky spot because they passed ownership already. Like I think Danny Tre's father is running it now.
No way.
So, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Bro, what?
Danny Tre's dad is running. It has ownership of FFF right now.
It's crazy.
So that alone
That's
gives it like a red
insane.
flag, right? I feel like it's an automatic red flag right there. Like, I got my 50K payout from them. I'm waiting for the live count. If they do give it, good. If not, we'll see. Alpha futures are good. I think they have alpha Forex version. I forget Alpha Capital. They're doing well there.
Yeah.
Futures good too. They're expensive.
Any big Forex firm that comes in is usually green
yeah.
flag.
Something I look at is like the history and kind of like their offering. Like if they're offering too good to be true, which gives me like Funny Future Family. I feel like their offering is way too good, which gives me that red flag, just like fast track trading. And then you have like ownership issues with a bad rep. It just get a little shaky.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you want to switch from Repcon to TradeSync? TradeSync is web based. I can trade anywhere. And it works perfect for me because I'm trading more firms, and some firms I can only do one Rithmic connection. TradeSync I can do unlimited connections. So it works out for me phenomenally. We're dumping a little bit. Is that no, not Funded Futures Network. It's called Funded Futures Family. That's the one. I don't know how Network is doing. The Edge 420. It's like a little difficult just kind of navigate through this now. Like I'm thinking if we get a nice 5-minute closure, we can start selling back down, back to the range. I don't think it's trying to sustain this area here. Give me a trade, Desi. Where my trade at?
Man, let's see.
My trade
at? I feel like I don't know, dude. This is cook chat. I really don't know where it's gonna go.
I need to look at prop rankings again. I think you posted it recently. You put Tradeify, Top Step, and Apex.
I put I did in terms of like easy. Like I put Tradeify at 1 because it's the easiest to get paid out. I really do think so.
Is it funding? You mean? Or
yeah,
any plan?
Yeah. It's the funny. I really think it's worth it. It's a little bit pricier, but definitely worth it. I posted pretty good. I know some people were. I forgot TPT. But
TPT, you take profits good. Top Step.
I think My Funny Futures commented on it, and they're like posting their stuff. I'm like, dude.
Yeah, I think these are the big five right now. If you're trying to look for prop firms, future prop firms, these are the one that you should be focused on first, and then you look at other firms. Tradeify, Take Profit, Top Step, Apex, and My Funny Futures. I don't know what else firms I would put near it, but you would focus on these five for sure. It doesn't have to be the right order, but I like the top three here. Tradeify, Take Profit, Top Step are probably the most reputable, with less like baggage. Apex is the wild card, and My Funny Futures has been just doing pretty good too.
Yep.
But you use brackets on TradeSync? I think you can. I mean, you can ask the support team. But yeah, we're doing 7.5% rebate on all TradeSyncer. We're gonna get that up likely tonight. Yeah, so someone answered. Jason said you can. So I'm not familiar exactly. I've been using NinjaTrader, so like if TradeRate doesn't allow it, I don't know if that overrides it, but NinjaTrader does allow it, so it makes sense. Just NinjaTrader is just too goated for execution for me. I have as many connections as want really, and then ATM brackets. Any trades today? The only trade we took was this short here. 5-minute BPR short, played out for like 50 plus points. We wanted to flip longs, but it happened aggressively, and we missed it. I didn't even notice it's 3 p.m. already. I feel like we've just been hanging in the chat for an hour.
I know,
It's
been... It did.
Gotta give you guys a banger, and then we're just kind of tapering and find another one. We have SMT, that's the only thing. Could have been a flip here.
I'm about to head out soon.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to do here, but I think we're doing Asia tonight, guys. We close the Discord? Yeah. We opened the Discord for last week, yeah. Most of last week too. Just so for like a trial run, and like ironically, that trial run was like my best Asia sessions. We're popping off with it. But I think it's closed again. So if you guys want to trade with me in Asia, we start at 8 p.m. and then we run all the way to 10, 11 around there, like 2 or 3 hours, whichever comes first, if we get trade or not. It's basically the same setup that I do on YouTube, but without the streams, everything's gonna be alert wise, and it's pretty easy to follow along. You have the link to it, Desi? The WAP link? Post in chat.
Yeah, I'll send it. If you guys don't know, we're doing our Q2 sale. It ends in literally 24 hours. It's pretty good discounts on the monthly and yearly plan if you guys are interested. Brian obviously takes care of.
Did you cut off?
AM, so there's New York AM streams.
I think you cut off for me. I don't know if you cut off for the stream too. You cut off for like 5 seconds for me.
I'll say there's a New York streams. So I handle the New York AM streams. Obviously, Brian comes on here for PM, and then I do London, and Brian does Asia. So around the clock, pretty much covered with the stream. I'm gonna link it to you, Brian.
Yeah, I think you're gonna lean more to Asia too, right? Move away from London.
Yeah, I really do, because London's back in its regular time now, so I'll be up for like the first hour of London now too. But
yeah, I mean, there's a link to the WAP. You guys want to try it out for a month, but we're gonna basically focus. Ideally, any trades that I take, let's say in PM2, we're gonna try to start alerting it more. So if you're not on stream, at least you'll be able to see the trade that we take. And the same thing with Asia too, and New York AM. That's gonna be the main 3 sessions.
Yeah, I posted the schedule, Jay. I'm on for Tuesday through Friday AM live. So the rest of the week will be live. Usually when there's a red folder, I tend to go live, so it'll be good.
And I'm on Asia tonight, so we'll see if we get something there. Ironically, this is the last Asia session of the month, and if I can just manage to end green tonight, we're gonna have a flawless Asia month.
That's crazy, bro.
That's so much
gets
pressure.
On, smacks Asia, and gets off.
That's so much pressure. Now I'm like, damn, I've been green like the last 15 trading sessions this March. And this is like March 31st, last day here too. What's gonna happen? Hopefully we get a banger. I mean, you gotta be patient, because the thing is, like, the weekly chart's getting cooked here. We already took weekly lows and we're getting relief. I think it's gonna be a lot of range bound delivery back and forth the next few days here. And
I agree.
For daily charts, if we open Asia, I'm gonna anticipate Asia to run up higher and get inside the gap. Let's see how that goes.
All right, I'm gonna head out of here. Chat, I'll see you guys. Brian, I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Pretty good day.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
See you, man. I'm gonna stick around for a little bit more just to chill and see what's going on here. But let's see how many likes we got. Chat. We need 500 at 456. We did one giveaway after our green trade already. Yeah, once again, the only trade we took was this BPR here. About like 50 plus points. Pretty good. We're pumping again. But I think the Discord's very incredible value. If you guys want to learn from me and trade other sessions other than PM, that's the one to really do. We try to teach as much as we can too. Teach us sauce. You got a lot of sauce, chat. So much sauce. We're running like a fast food chain here. What do you think about elite trader funding? The one thing I'm going to say every time, I don't trust them, nor can I trade them. I'm banned with them. Desi's banned with them. They ban a lot of profitable traders. Anyone who gets a lot of payouts, they ban them right away. And I also don't like how they change the rules either. So it's like a lot of negatives, right? In my opinion, so that's why they're not a good pick for me. Something here. Portia or Bunox. I think Bunox are fine. I don't know the other firm really. But there's so many other firms we already talked about here. Like these are 5 firms already. Don't go for every new firm you see, because they might be not as good as you think they are. There's just so many better options. I feel like you guys are always going for the cheapest, but the most risky. And that's like, Phidias is also, I think, high risk. 20 fundeds and like, I don't really trust too much prop that can handle 20 fundeds. Only Apex can. Funded Futures Network. I don't know too much about them, but all I know is they did like a buy one, get one 50% off. A little bit, I don't know how that works. And by the way, Trade-Evade does not mean they're legit. Trade-Evade is a base standard. I feel like that's the first thing you want to see. So just because a firm has Trade-Evade doesn't mean like that's a trustworthy firm. Just something I want to note on, because I feel like it's not said enough. I don't know how many times I gotta say it though, but Legend looks interesting. They actually owns a brokerage. That's something I don't know. All I know is like they're like a very small firm, which I don't really trust as much. Small firms are a little bit tough for me. Yeah, but these sales are ending today, guys. Tradeify, Take Profit, Apex. Those are the 3 main ones that I'm gonna recommend. March sales ending today. So I highly recommend TPT though, because it's before sale ends today. It's 30% off plus no act fees. That's very important. And then you could buy it now and get reserves. Load now to get reserves. That's a pretty thought out plan if you want to try that out. Just get reserves and load up. It's trailing drawdown, but the trade-off is daily payouts, man. Daily payouts are much better than you think. Because I feel like not many other firms do daily payouts. They do daily payouts on funded stage, not live stage. It was on both. But day one, you can start already getting payouts, which is incredible. And I feel like at one point, if you can't handle trailing drawdown, it's something you have to get master soon, because so many firms have drawdown, whether it's trailing or end of day trailing, or intraday or end of day. And the best way I always talk about to get around trailing drawdown is to tighten your risks. So risk less for your stop as well as your TP. And I promise you, it's much easier after that. What firm you talk about with day one withdrawal is Take Profit Trader. That's the one I'm kind of referencing heavily here. That's the firm I highly recommend. And the sale, I feel like they're ending it tonight with March Madness, but there's no exact date. It's just always at the end of the month they tend to switch the sales. So better be safe and just load up now. Really pumping again, chat. We're still pumping. I don't know how far we can go, but it's moving. It's just pumping this to the moon right now. No sign of slowing down. No signs at all. Wow. Did we flip green yet? Oh, we're getting close to flipping green. I guess it's kind of impressive how we're moving so aggressively up this year. Almost a complete recovery. We just keep on continuing here. Very powerful move. Yeah, we're gonna likely end the stream soon here. I don't think there's anything else. I'm just kind of stuck around to see what we could really commentate, see if there's anything clean, but pretty much it, guys. We got one good trade, about plus 50 points. We tried to get along, but we missed it. Other than that, everything's good. I'm gonna wrap the stream here, guys. Make sure, one last note, just make sure to get the sales of March. We have at a smart prop firm. We do the cash rebate. Just get the savings in. It's basically 5% on most of these prop firm purchases. So load them up. March ending. A lot of these deals are ending today here, including Take Profit most likely. Apex, Tradeify, MyFund Futures, Tick Trader, Alpha. I'm gonna go with the top 3. That's what I recommend if you were to pick one. Well, that's gonna be basically it, guys. Have a good one, chat. And see you guys tomorrow. See you guys tonight if you're trading Asia. Who are the liquid winners from the video comment? I'm gonna pick it at the end of the week. Give more time. All right, see you guys.